decide who you're gonna be like. What should I go rewind? Too hard, take me on a moon ride, maybe.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. You see the title, we are doing an updated brow routine for 2025. So if you guys want to know how I've been doing my brows, if you haven't noticed, I don't do my brows on camera. One, I just have to get way too close to a mirror while doing my brows, and it's literally the longest step in my makeup routine. So, I figure I sit down, do a video on it. But before I show you the actual products, I made a little reel, whatever you want to call it, on this. I think I vlogged about starting to use it. It's this Grande brow enhancing serum. I've seen them around for a good minute. I've thought of it. I don't know, I've never really heard too much feedback when it comes to like lash serums or brow serums, stuff that are supposed to make them grow or be thicker, stuff like that. So I've seen it, but now that I was like, all right, I have it, might as well try it. Y'all, am I bugging? I feel like they are in fact coming in a little thicker and like they're growing. Now, I did get my brows microbladed in 2018, and they do say that if you are of a deeper complexion, that your microblading will perform better because your skin can take the pigment better. So I actually do still have some pigment still showing. Now, normally they would say like when it starts to, fade, all that stuff come back. Microblading wasn't like a bad experience for me. I know a lot of people say like they don't like how it feels. A lot of people saying that the pigment fell out for them. I didn't have a bad experience. Now, granted, the girl who did my microblading now lives in Florida, which still close enough if I really wanted to get it done again, but I'm just like, I don't think I want to go through microblading. So I'm like, let me go ahead, give this a try. I'm assuming this is like a mini sample size. But we gonna keep our eye on this because I told y'all, what's her name? Elisa Washington. That is the goals when it comes to brows. Her brows, literally perfection. So now to fill in my own little baby brows, the first thing I use is actually this Ardell brow glue, instant lamination lift. I like her. She be doing what I needed to do, but I'm still on the lookout for like a brow, basically gel, but brow glue, brow, anything like that, that's just going to stand my hairs up. Actually, hold on. Brush them up first. And I see some hair that I gotta tweeze. Basically, just brushing them in the direction I want them to stand at. Like, your face just be embarrassing you because why is there no hair here? What? Like childish. Okay, now take that out. Make sure you get all the extra product off, and then just brush them up straight. Not too straight, but like in the shape, again, that you want the brow in. Okay, now I raise my brows to see if the shapes are consistent when I raise them. But also, like, since my brows are cousins, well, yeah, they're cousins. I'm gonna say sisters since they're cousins, not twins. I gotta do the best of what I got, making sure that they are the same shape. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my Glossier, what do you call it? Brow Flick pen. This, ever since I switched to this for my brow. Actually, I was using eyeliner first, but then I was like, I could just use a brow pen specifically made for that. So there's this. I know NYX has a good one. Benefit just came out with one with a brow pen, so options. But then you just go in and you fill in where, if you actually had thick brows, where hair would be. Ooh. Just filling in the gaps. Again, let's see. Now, why does my hand want to shake now on camera? You won't be doing that please. And I get questions sometimes like, why do you bring your brows all the way down there? Because that's where they actually end. Like there's literally hair all the way down to there. You could, you know, frame, shape your brows however you want to, but that is quite literally just where my brow hairs end. Okay, now the problem be getting the other one to look the same. Okay, so they're filled in. Now, when I raise my brows, you see how that one, the problem child. But like in general, with my facial expressions, one brow sits up higher than the other one naturally, like giving very much so The Rock. So I use the HAUS Labs concealer to shape my brows afterwards and get them as close as possible to being twins, child. And just start lining it out. And you see why I gotta be doing this off camera? Like the closeness, I gotta be, how slow I do this. And I also just take the concealer onto my eyelid. And that's about as much eyeshadow as I've been wearing lately. This the one that be getting on my last nerve. Let's see. And I just brush the concealer up because I'm gonna put foundation on my forehead anyway. And I also try to get it as close to my brow as possible without actually getting foundation on the brows. But that is how I've been filling in my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my full face. And that is it for my face today. Those are my brows. Once I finish, you see what I'm talking about? How I'm like, one of them sits up higher, so I draw it a little, I draw the other one a little higher. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, that is how I do my brows in 2025. So listen, we're only like 20 something days in. I still need a little minute to get it together. But the Glossier brow pen, Chef's Kiss, like I said, still looking for alternative gels when it comes to my brows. So if you have any, leave them in the comments down below. But yeah, so it definitely takes a little bit more time now on my brows, but I like them, so we gonna keep doing it. So that is it for this video. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.